As you can see, this is an M2 Mac Mini. Judging from its look, seems no difference with last generation. Still common-size design, still not easy to turn it on, still hard to connect the port, still slippery on the bottom, still sliding away if you put too many cables. There are some devices like made the logo to a power button or added 2 ports at the front. Apple could definitely hear this, but it never changed. Mac Mini, as similarly the cheapest product in the Mac product line, is the first taste of Mac OS for the most of the people. Compared with the dedicated Retina Liquid on MacBook, I can make do with 1080p. And whatever you're using Caesar keyboard or Butterfly keyboard, I don't have neither. A few dollars keyboard will do. When you are hesitating with Magic Mouse or Magic Trackpad, I already snatched the vacant mouse in the office. Well, as the beginner product of macOS and the M chip, very few people will equip other Apple devices for it, not to mention the 5K Studio display. Based on the experience of a Mac Mini before, it is almost a naked machine at the beginning, so purchase is inevitable, especially if you want better macOS experience. First, 4K display. Second is the keyboard. Third, the mouse you prefer. Some prefers Magic Mouse, some prefers Logitech. But if they are not affordable to you, some cheaper accessories can also help you to taste the apple. If you are talking about the difference between M2 and M1, it's all on the internet. The same input and assistant environment, same smooth airdrop between your clicks, as well as the cooperation with iPhone. You can also utilize the camera on your phone. It has all the old and new functions, so how can you tell the difference? Yes, video edit, the thing we talk every time, because in my office there's only editing video or writing scripts. And writing scripts is not big deal. Edit video on M2 Mac Mini, Final Cut Pro still is the one I recommend. Not because its compatibility, nor any advantages compared to the other software. It is actually because M2 is the same lucky as M1. Its loading time to time when editing sometimes feels like eternal, and the solution is very simple. Close it and open again. The other edit software might need to set autosave or save manually. Only on Final Cut Pro I can directly close it and reopen. Is it not that efficient? It saves your work when quitted. Is it smooth? It will stuck there till the end of the world. Even that, M2 is still faster when transcoding and exporting. Like this episode, 10 minutes long H.264 program, M1 took 9 minutes and 14 seconds. M2 took 8 minutes and 11 seconds. H.265 program M1 took 15 minutes and 22 seconds. M2, 11 minutes and 6 seconds. Switch back to daily use, I can't say there's no improvement, but still not too obvious. The speaker, for example.
Used to never do what's best for me. I was such a hopeless fool. I just kept making the same mistakes, yeah. That was until I found you. You became the middle way between getting no love and getting way too much. I pray that you're the one who cares for me, cares enough to keep me safe.
I have a very short comment about the speaker on M1. It speaks. Even radio said it's better than this, but it has improved on M2. Still just a bit. Not that good. As long as you have some taste, even with a cheap earphone or speaker, it still improves a lot. Mac Mini is good as a desktop computer, and is small at the main time. When somebody asks me to bring work back home, I can tell them with my sad face that I use desktop computer, which I can't carry. But if I want, this could be a smooth operate, portable and a compact STB. Then connect with your TV or projector, you can watch whatever you want. Powerful video decode is much better than most STBs. No matter is the video I download at a company or from the different platforms, you don't have to again pay for the TV membership. M2 offers another advantage on Mac Mini, which is the heat control. It feels cold anytime you touch it. No matter you watch or edit video, it will sit there quietly. No light or noise pollution, you can completely focus on your work. Till you need to plug in the cable, so the way you do it gonna be very uncomfortable, whichever is the Type-C or Type-A. I was trying to reverse it. It's a bit ugly but still works. But the 3.5mm earphone port is so hard to plug in, even with both hands. Although it has more ports than MacBook Pro, it might still not enough when actually using it. One for edit, one for material, one for dongle, one for Reddit. And that's all. If you want more ports, add the money. M2 Pro is what you need for more ports. For Thunderbolt 4, starting with 16 plus 512 GB and a price of $1,300. So I think these ports are not all necessary to be Thunderbolt. A hub will do. Save as much as possible. Goodbye. At the first moment I choose Mac Mini, I wasn't expecting it will be perfect, because I know it isn't. The money is saved, I can buy the other accessories. Simply say, I can actually make money under a limited budget. So I won't judge it because it can't play the games I want. It has to work together with me. Save the budget of a game decoder and playing out. So I can choose a 16 GB RAM. And I don't have to hesitate between small or big storage. The budget I saved could afford two 1TB T7 hard disks. These are all under my calculation. Thanks for the clean feature of macOS, the common software and files just occupied a little more than 100 GB. The other files I'll put in the hard disk, so they won't be felt not enough. Once I found its proper position in my life, by those reasons I've spoken, I'll have no intention to replace it. Even a better studio, MacBook Pro, is right next to me. I still believe what I need is more important. With performance improved on M2 Mac Mini, and its reduced price, which could be even lower with education discount, is quite worth it to me. M2 Mac Mini testedly gives 7.75 as the subjective overall score.
Testway 帮你 try before you buy.